So we are live. Another fun game ahead of us. Game for the third place in the men's division, Baltic Championship. Vorai in the black jerseys, playing against Shooting Stars, two Lithuanian teams. The Lithuanian final, playing against here in the Baltic Championship. Now, this time they're playing for the bronze. Dovydas with a huge play to his brother Modestas. And it's 1-0. Vorai starting strong. Modestas just towering over the defender. There are very few players in our region that can actually play against him in the zone. And Modestas with a block. And there's a call. Modestas not sure, but saying, okay, I'm giving you this one. Lukševits centers the disc. Mantas. Mantas with the disc now. Lukševits coming under. Shooting Stars very, very close to the end zone. Mantas in the end zone, and Shooting Star also having a clean offense. 1-1. So Shooting Stars so far in the championship started with a quarterfinal against Ventspils. They managed to win in the Universe Point, and then they played against Salaspils Wild Things 2 in the semis, and it also was a Universe Point game, but Salaspils were better, and now Shooting Stars playing for the bronze. Ernestas with the disc. Mikenas. Dovydas dumps it back, and once more Modestas in the end zone, scoring a point. 2-1. Ernestas with the pull. Lukševits, Mantas. So far, really patient offense from Shooting Stars. Lukševits now. Skuber. And Mantas in the end zone. 2-2. So far, 0 turnovers. Very fast game. 4 points in 5 minutes. Really good pull from Shooting Stars. Denises to Ernestas. Dovidas now. Mikenas swings it to Ernestas. Not going for the hammer to Dovidas. Playing it safe. Dovidas. Denises. Ernestas. And a huge interception from Dominikas. Shooting Stars with the first turnover. Can they make it into a break? And a mistake, giving disc back to Vorai. Denises. Ernestas now, asking for the cuts. And Dovidas in the end zone. Same corner, different brother. 3-2. Both the teams have only 7 players in this championship, and that's really tough because they have to play three games during the championship, and this is the last one. So they already have played 2 games, 2 really close high-level games, and there's still one more ahead of them. This one. Mantas with the undercut. Dominikas. Ooh, one-handed grab. Saving the disc on the sideline. Dumps it back. Full swing. No one is on the mark. Centers it. Lukšević in the center. Lukšević dumps it back. One of the longest points so far. And Modestas with the block, saying no, 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 not on my watch. Lukšević going for the disc, can't get it. And we have a timeout call. The first timeout of the game. Vorai deciding to take a rest, discuss what they're gonna do on the offense. As I mentioned, it's a 3rd game already for 7 players, and this is very, very important point. Their opportunity to take the lead by 2 points, make the first break. Just a couple minutes ago, Shooting Stars had the opportunity to break, but they weren't able to do it in the end. Vorai got the disc back and hold it. And now Vorai have their opportunity to break and take a 2-point lead. We can say that Vorai is getting a help from the coach Richardas, who played for the Vorai 1. So the timeout is over. Both teams stepping back on the field. Denises with a disc, and Vorai have a vertical stack on the side. Hammer in the end zone, and Modesta's not even able to save the disc. Lukševics waiting for Dovidas to tie his shoe. Good spirit there. He could have just started to play, but because there were no stoppages, but still he let his opponent to tie his shoe. Domantas centers the disc. And Shooting Stars with a give and go play. And they tie the game at 3. Both teams in the last points managed to hold it in the end, but had one turnover. Mantas with the pull. Really good pull. Defense is already on the mark, while Vorai is still in their own end zone. Now they're getting out. Mikenas, Dovidas, Ernestas now. Modestas now. Passes to his brother Dovidas. And Mikenas in the end zone. And Vorai with a clean hold. So Vorai, in the first game of the day, played against Tartu. And they started really strong with 3-0. And then extended their lead even further and won quite comfortably the first game. And in the second game they played against Latvian champions Solaspils Wild Things, and Solaspils were better in the end. Mantas. Low hammer, and it's a turnover. Another opportunity for Vorai. Dovidas. Mikenas. Back to Dovidas. And Emil is not quite in the end zone, but very close. Dumps it back to Dovidas. Mikenas. Ernestas. Back to Mikenas. Ernestas. Mikenas wide open. Shooting Stars playing their classic zone defense. And Dovidas throwing a little cheeky blade through the defense to Emilis for the break, for the point. 5-3. First time in this game. One team is up by 2 points. And it's a first break of the game. Ernestas with a pull. Lukševics, pick-up player from Latvia, joining in Shooting Stars. Mantes. Almost a block there from Modestas. But still Shooting Stars have the disc. Centers it. And now they have full swing around. And the blade across the field for the point. (5-4) still. Vorai is up by 1 point and they will have offense in the next point as well. They started this half with the offense and they get one break. The only break so far in this game. Denisas. Mikenas with a strong undercut. Ernestas. Big scuba to Dovidas. Mikenas. Nice scuba to Dovidas in the space. Mikenas. Modestas, very close to the end zone. And it's a turnover. Shooting Stars getting the disc. Now they're going closer and closer to the end zone. We can see that players are very exhausted already. And a mistake. Vorai getting the disc back. Big scuba from Ernestas. Dovidas. Denisas now. To Dovidas. Ernestas. Looking for the options. Lots of fakes. Modestas. And Vorai scores. Ernestas just with a cheeky little blade over the defense to Mikenas, right in the center of the end zone. (6-4) Vorai up by 2 points. Lukševics. Blade swing across the field. Big pressure from Vorai. Very close to every single cut. So far, only the handlers involved. There's a travel stoppage, even though travel doesn't stop the game. Vorai is playing with a sandwich defense in the end zone. And Shooting Stars able to score in the open corner. And there's a pick call. Discussion, should it count as a goal or shouldn't? Quite late pick call. Dennis was ready to give it away, saying it was a pick, yeah. But he was walking away when Dovidas said, wait, if it's the pick, then it shouldn't be a goal. And now they are discussing what happened there. So it looks like the call is resolved. And it's a pick. Self-check and Shooting Stars. And we have violation. And now they score in the same corner. Just 2 minutes later. Aizej pasaka, ka nav puslaiks tagad. Viņam jāspēlē tālāk. Nē, viņi ieslēdz puslaiku. Nē, viņi paņem puslaiku tikko. Lukševits with a disc. Mantas with a disc. Very sharp blade from Lukševits. A very rash decision there. Dovidas. Ernestas. Modestas. Dumps it back to Emilis. And blade over the top to Modestas. 7-5. Again, Vorai up by 2 points. Shooting stars now on the offense. And we have a pick call. Mantas in the center of the field. And we have a travel on the field. Looks like we are getting more and more calls in this game. A nice block there from a young Vorai player. And now they can extend their lead by even one more point, and for the first time be up by 3. But that's where I have to score this one. Mikenas. Dovidas. Throwing a blade into the end zone for the point. 8-5. Vorai up by 3 points, first time in the game. And the pull didn't land it in bounds. And Shooting Stars taking a break. Big pressure there from Modestas. And Mantas in the back corner of the end zone, scoring a point for Shooting Stars. 8-6, still Vorai up by 2 points. Less than 6 minutes left to play. The time you see on the screens is a bit off. It's actually 5 minutes and 40 seconds at this moment. So it looks like we won't reach the 13-point mark. And that's a break. Dennis is clearly showing it was way too high, even over his raised arm. Modestas dumps it back to his brother. Denisas. Ernestas. Nice scuba to Dovidas. And the forehand to Mikenas for the point. One more point for Team Vorai. And looks like Vorai will be the ones taking a bronze in the Baltics. But of course we can't be sure until the game is over. Four minutes left to play. Ernestas with the pull. Mantas starting offense for Shooting Stars. Nice give and go movement. And Mikenas with the block. He wanted to go for the Callahan, but still he got the block. Ernestas taking a timeout, playing smart. They know they can't get the 13 points in the remaining minutes, so might as well just take 1 minute of that time. Make sure they put on the right play for this point so they can score a break. And of course it's also opportunity for Shooting Stars to discuss what's not happening right with their strategy. Where's the problem? Because we know Shooting Stars is a very, very good team, very athletic team, and they were actually the Lithuanian champions this season. So the timeout is over, both teams stepping back on the field. Ernestas with a disc, and we have two players in the end zone. Immediately swings around. Mikenas. Ernestas. To Emilis on the sideline. Barely in, but still in bounds. 10-6. Biggest lead Vorai had in this game so far. Just over 1 minute left to play. Still there is some kind of discussion with one of the Shooting Star players and Team Vorai. Looks like everything is resolved. Mantas. Big swing across the field. Hammer. And the blade in the end zone. But Emilis is there with a big block. Mikenas. Dovidas. And a huge block from Shooting Stars. And Mikenas is hurt. Unlucky collision between two players. There was a clean block for sure, but looks like an injury. Denisa stepping on the field. Lukševits. Last second pass to Domantas. Big blade, Mantas. Hammer in the end zone. And Domantas scores. 10-7, game to 11 points. Vorai need just one more point to win the game. Shooting Stars need 4 breaks in a row to get the bronze. Dennis has wanted to call a break, but Ernestus is next to him and saying, no, there were no 2 meters. We should start at the back of the end zone. That's a very good spirit from experienced Lithuanian. Dovidas. Modestas. Denisas now. Ernestus. Throwing a big hammer. And Modestas not able to score for the win. And that's an opportunity for Shooting Stars to get the break. Small trouble call. David is saying that the player didn't start from the right position. Shooting Stars just patiently swinging around until this point when they just threw a hammer into the end zone for the point. 10-8, still Vorai up, but Shooting Stars get 1 break. They need 3 more to win the game. Right after this game we will start immediately with the next game, and it's a women's final coming up next between TTS from Lithuania and Ultimate Saku. Dovidas. Emilis. Ernestus. Swings around. Dovidas to Emilis. Blade into the end zone for the victory. Congrats Team Vorai. 11-8. They get the bronze medals here in Baltic Championship. Thanks for watching. We'll be back right after this game with the bronze, with the final, the big final in the women's division. DTS and Ultimate Saku. So we'll be back after 1 minute.